All right, welcome to FitStudios Studio Talk. I'm here with FitStudios Coach Shannon, and today we are bringing you information from the front lines of the fitness industry, and we are going to talk some shop. So, Coach Shannon, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, related work experience, and who you are, and how'd you get in the fitness industry?
Yeah, so I am Coach Shannon. I have my certified personal training, and then I did my kinesiology degree undergrad for 4 years. I also have a lot of clinical experience, so I worked in a clinic with physiotherapists as a PTA for about 4 years, so lots of rehab experience there. And then I found FitStudios, and yeah.
Awesome. You've been with us for about 1.5 years, right? So it's kind of beginning of COVID, or just as we were getting into COVID. What are some of the things that you've seen that's disrupted people's ability to stay healthier, live happier, live healthier lifestyles, and engage in a regular exercise and wellness routine?
So I work mainly with women, I would say. So for them, a lot of the times kids is a huge kind of barrier for them with COVID, like the schools being open and then shut down. Yeah, so people who are moms, their kids going back to school and then being home, doing a lot of the homeschooling and then working on top themselves. It doesn't give them much time. And I find even people who now have shifted and are working at home, they're actually working a lot more hours than they did when they were in the office, because there's technically no close time, right? They're not working like a 9 to 5. It's more like they're working longer hours. So they're working like 9 to 6, 7, and it's going into the night.
Everything starts first thing and it's just right
exactly,
into the
just because
evening.
it's all from home now and they don't leave anymore, right? So that gives them less time for their fitness to work out, to even eat healthy.
Of course, yeah, a lot less structure.
Yeah.
And just coming from my own personal perspective, I know having my children at home, my wife was going crazy trying to do homeschooling and trying to manage her responsibilities for work and then manage the house on top of that while you're still, if you have some younger children that need help, obviously with the online programming.
For sure, it's a lot.
And then you're still supposed to find time when fitness facilities are closed to, either have the drive, motivation, or at least the structure to do something for yourself, either at the end of the day or in the middle of the day and whatnot. It's just kind of been throwing everything together, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a particular client that you work with that in the industry that you generally that will gravitate to you, or you gravitate to them?
So primarily women. I would say I work with a lot of moms as well. So even people postpartum, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do not just so I do one-on-ones. I do kind of rehab-based clients as well. So people who need corrective exercises, as well as a lot of groups. So I do run a women's only weight loss group as well. So mainly women.
Which I'm going to brag a little bit.
Yeah.
We have a couple of people that lost well over 30 pounds. We have one that almost lost close to 60 pounds at this point that's still working with you. Awesome. So so you do corrective exercise if people are having joint pain or structural issues. You do weight loss as well as you do muscle toning and body sculpting.
Overall strength for women.
Awesome for women. So awesome. So is there one tip that you can give someone watching today that has lacked the either motivation, the knowledge, facility, or the drive to want to get started on a fitness program? What's the one tip you can give them today that hopefully gets them started and moving towards a healthier lifestyle?
Yeah, I would say just get started. That's kind of the number one thing. Once you kind of get that momentum, it's easier to keep going. Again, motivation goes up and down, but once you have that consistency there, it's so much easier to kind of keep in check. And then I want to tell everybody just to come try out a class at least, because for the most part, all of the women that I do train, I find that they really have fun when they're here, and that's kind of what I want to provide. I want to make the groups, especially like a family, like a community, and a lot of them kind of help each other out, motivate each other. And I find that really good for people who are kind of still stuck in that COVID mindset. To get them back into a gym, it has to be fun. It's not something they have to do. It's something that they would want to come do, right? So
absolutely. And you've done a really good job with some of your female groups of building that community within that group where they rely on each other for motivation. I've seen a couple times where you've given homework for a group and someone posted the fact that they already did it, and that motivates them to want to do it. And the people that haven't, awesome job. So so really nice, awesome job. Thank you for coming today and giving us some input, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.